and we'll wait for the rest of it to avail itself.
Okay, this is the last one before their interval.
Safety. Or break-off shot from Ali Carter. Only just went right. He flicked the blue. If he'd have caught the blue a bit thicker. And if the blue is, just watch, caught the red much too thin. Just grazed past the blue. Lucky to get it this safe. Once again, I always remember, you know, when I was just started playing the game, I remember talking to, there was a great amateur in our area, Austin Whiteside, and he judged his game. I know it was a different game than not the high scoring. He judged it by, he thought a good frame for him is if he never caught a bottle colour on his safety.
Yeah, if you play safe and you actually try to hit a baulk colour, you never could. But it's amazing the amount of times when you don't think about it, you don't concentrate, you catch it, and it can be fatal at this game. As you say, John, they never move. They're always in the same place unless they're off the spot.
Yeah. And if you do catch one full in the face, then you leave the cue ball on the baulk line, your opponent with his hand on the table. Well, that's amazing, isn't it? It's much too thick. At the moment, Ronnie's safety play is not as good as, well, it has been during the tournament. Not on first impressions. And okay, he caught the blue, but he was never going to get past the baulk line, the pace of that. But there was nothing there to tempt Ali. He's determined to keep it tight. Got a tiger by the tail. He's not going to give him any free rein here. Once again, too thick. But the green may come to his rescue this time. He may not be snookered on all reds, Ali, but I don't think there's a path back to baulk at first glance. So that puts him in a little bit of trouble. Tapping the table said good shot. I don't think he really means that because Ronnie was playing to get that cue ball to the baulk cushion. Is it too thick? Well, this is the two cushion escape, and I'll tell you what, he's played a few of these in this tournament and played them inch perfect. How about this one? Inch perfect. Hook for the kiss on the brown. Well played.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you play that shot, normally you deliberately miss it thin if you're going to miss it, just to judge the angle. Obviously too thick would be fatal, but as you say, judged it perfect on the first attempt.
And it's funny, it doesn't seem that long ago, it is that long ago, when Cliff Thorburn was one of the first people who introduced that. But of course there was no miss rule then. So you could come off the two cushions with pace, miss the ball by a couple of inches, and the referee wouldn't call miss, so it was as good as any safety shot. I think the only telling safety shot here you could play is if you covered an escape route down the left-hand side of the table. Got to hit the red first.
5 on a miss. Ali Carter 4.
don't see Ali having this replaced. The reason I say that, if he can get behind the brown, he could have Ronnie in trouble here. And there's the brown, the blue, the yellow, even the green. There's lots of balls to get behind with this cue ball. He's trying for behind the brown. It looks like a lovely line, and it's not a bad length. It's not a bad length. Well, here's Ronnie with the two-cushion escape with pace. Caught it too thick. Oh, he went for the pot.
One.
Well,
I think he's on the black as well.
I think you're right. Funny old game, isn't it? Well,
Ronnie O'Sullivan, one.
that's a surprise.
Playing that with left hand side. Just pushed the white in to miss it thick. I think he's been fortunate.
Yep, it doesn't appear to have left anything. Not to be anything that will go into this corner pocket now, so just a safety shot for Ronnie. He knows where the telling safety shot would be, behind the brown. As of yet, he's not really found a good safety, but that wasn't bad. Now, can Ali get through to the red? Well, he's looking to see if he comes off the side cushion. Just at first glance, it doesn't look on. I'm just wondering if the red to the left of the one over the pocket, he could play one onto the other. Can he get to the side cushion and pot this red? I'm not sure, but if he plays it, he thinks he can. And he'd be a better judge than us. Well, he's trying to swerve to get deeper into the cushion. This is dangerous. It was a good effort, not a bad result.
Yeah, it's a great shot to swerve the cue ball to sort of straighten the line up. Incredible they could hit that red and not pot it.
He needs a good safety shot here, Ronnie. And when he needed one, he's produced one. That's an excellent shot. And if he's covered the safety down the left-hand side of the table, then Ali's in a spot of bother. It's hard to say at the moment if he can get safe down the left-hand side, but if he can't, it's so congested on the right-hand side. Could be in a spot of bother. Don't know if there's a red will go to this right corner. That's the one where he swerved it and he got through the gap. Well, as you say, so close to the pot. This time he's just trying to nestle on the red near the pocket, containing safety. No return to balk was on. It's okay, but there may be a red to the left middle. Now, I'm not saying it's easy by any means. There you see it. Tight on the cushion, but he would be going up to the balk end and may consider the only red he could leave is the one he's playing.
Also, I think if he takes this red on and misses it, the two reds just to the left of the black, I think both pot to the right corner. So this is dangerous if he takes it on. It's a good white, but Ali's got quite a simple safety shot. The red in the left cushion, double it across, white up and down the table.
Yeah, it was a good line from Ronnie. He was just 4 inches short. If it had been tight behind the yellow, obviously Ali would have been in all kinds of trouble. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to resolve this, because even if someone did get in with a chance, pink and black more or less unavailable, it's going to be a tough one to make a sizable contribution. A very good shot. Must have been a little bit worried about the cue ball going so close to the corner pocket, but just makes it slightly awkward cueing for Ronnie here. It's a bit pacey.
I hate these frames, John.
Oh. Don't we all? Shh. No, I think no player enjoys these frames. At the end of the day, as I say, it's getting to the stage now that even if you did pot a ball, there's not much to get. Ronnie just having a smile. I mean, it's not a sort of re-rack frame, but well, one's come on the other side of the table. Oh, and he's left one. He's left the red to the corner, but as we said before, I mean, what colour is they? Certain when potting it, he's going to run into the red. You know, I mean, there was just nothing he could do. Anyway, at least we saw a red potted. They say no two frames of snooker are the same, don't they?
Ronnie O'Sullivan won.
Ronnie playing the blue and bringing the blue into the middle of the table. That will help if he gets another pot. But the one he had to play in the corner, just a case of potting it and playing safe. Well, it's an excellent cue ball.